Hello.
Hey dude.
How's it?
Oh, good man. Oh.
We don't even play ranked match, we just... But I'll join more for ranked.
Okay. Legion's mom that kackt him out.
No, she's fighting with my brother.
Right.
Friends not taking strepsils anymore, don't worry.
Like in the Odeon Sweets, yeah.
Lekker. Late ice cream. Alright.
Right. I think we're all here. I think we're ready.
I think we can go.
Cool.
Okay, have fun.
Cool. Good luck.
Alright, and we're loading into this matchup between Legion and Repress ReduX, another ACGL match. I'm glad to be casting. Legion starts on attack, and therefore Repress ReduX will get the honor to ban the very first attack operator. We'll see who that will be. Also worth mentioning, the first map is Coast, but quite the standard ban, especially in ranked these days. Legion coming up with their very first attack operator ban. Who will be? It's gonna be Jackal. I was actually expecting it. Coastline is a good map to roam. It could hurt him, since we're first of all starting with 6 rounds in the first half, so therefore Legion has to attack 6 rounds in a row before they actually get the chance to start defending, and depending on how those first 6 rounds go, it's really not going to be that much. Who knows? So the Jackal is definitely helping ReduX in the first place. The Echo will be removed, followed up by a Clash. So there's always the Blitz Echo combo in this scenario, sort of shared by the two teams. But I'd say no real bummers, both teams. Mirrors in play, so Panthers Theater, which is also going to be the very first bomb site. She is in play, so Panthers is actually viable, especially if you consider the Rainbow Six Pro League. 6 weeks coming out. The Nook will go, Gridlock coming out. In fact, Nook is not even allowed to be played. Legion says goodbye as well. Kepler comes in, so basically they just switched one trap operator for another. Let's just have a look at the setup. ReduX will come up here for Penthouse Theater, what it will be. Definitely curious for the Valkyrie cameras. One can be found right behind the TV in Penthouse. Some set of reinforcements coming out in Theater to read where the Valkyrie cam will be, and in fact there it is. It's just a cam to watch the side. We've got ADSs placed nearby. Very good position, can't be taken out from the window that way. Maybe need to get a tiny little angle, and another wall cam placed right in the shelf. Seems about right. And Lunatic actually going for a run out, very aggressive place. But in fact everybody spawns, then he finds a hatch of the Heart Breacher gone. Alright. So that's rather unfortunate for Legion. Yeah. Actually, he's bringing sausage 12. It's actually a very good weapon. So like fighting the software repelling the window. Now back on the roof. Johnny come here. So they actually now have just to compensate and definitely change the push. They had point in time, so considering that's quite unfortunate. Definitely worked out for ReduX. A lot of damage onto so swag, probably by Sophia repelling the main window, runner coming out. RDX getting Sophia repelling and no refract, no nothing. Was there even a claymore placed? Hope there was. ReduX in the meantime removing the hardcore. That's also Gorilla gone. There also goes the Twitch. Not mistaken. No, only gonna be a 4K. The elevator got one. Maybe up on the roof. Not even. Probably, I think one. No, not at all. Didn't even hit the alibi. Never mind, throwing it in peanut just to cause some distraction. The decisive owners owe now 1v5 clutch situation, and also the clock is working against him. Some damage done to the Jaegers, and impacts being thrown up to the roof, maybe dealing some damage to him, but not at all. Again, some more damage done to RDX, the alibi, and now finally finished off with a headshot with the AR-33. 30-second mark will be reached before coming through, and Disciple with another headshot, the double kill on the Jaeger Lunatic, being removed from this round. 20 seconds left on the clock, diffuser not in his hands, and he has to make a move. Close to the 50 seconds mark, and it's not looking good. He's expecting somebody to flank him from luggage, but that's certainly not the case. Checking the melee stairs as well. 5 seconds, and yeah, in fact, there is somebody. A triple headshot, in fact. But that's the end of round number 1. ReduX takes it. I'd say they played it actually really well. Of course, Lunatic started off very aggressively, getting the spawn peak on the thermite, so that was actually a great move. Can't really tell it was planned, he was just keen to spawn peak. And I'd say it worked out perfectly for him. He removed Prousey. And with that, also the Heart Breacher from round number 1. Towards the end, they played it very sloppily. That was not so well played, but who cares? They got the round win, that's what matters. They could have faulted the diffuser, just not being aggressive, just letting timer out on itself, holding some angles. That could have been the way to go, but it's not what they decided to do. Very nice rotational being made on top of the blue stairs, very standard. It's that way players can hold on top of the cool web stairs, having the door, having a look at what's going on behind the couch, but be aware there is a shaft just on top, so any grenade operators which is not in play in this round can throw down a nade and remove anybody playing on those stairs. So far, no rotational in between the sides or reinforcements inside of the Melia table. Standard reinforcements, but the big wall on bar, probably another spawn peak, looks like it. So they're going to take very aggressive, definitely. It's very confident. I have to give it to him. Because you have the dog supporting him with health, just boosting him a little bit. So he's very confident when it comes to his aim. So certainly the main fraggle with the 3k in round number 1. Very nice walkie cams by RDX. Spotted the Monty Lunatic again with the aggressive plays. Squared up with so swag. Inside the kitchen, perhaps in the meantime droning aquarium. Wait off, just making sure nobody runs out in the meantime, but that can happen later on. Thank God they have the Harker with the Nomad. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, it has been shot. Yeah, right at the door. That's a bit unfortunate. So, head through the door, go back here, shoot the airship, run outside. Well, it still would hit a shot. Just pointed out. And he's also would run out on the thermite. Tons of damage done to the visual though. And our decks has actually been down and whoever. Lunatic has also been removed by Prowsey. Prowsey has been killed by the Doc, and Doc has also killed the ReduX. Removed the Thatcher. Doc is just looking for the Dog, but does not find the head of the Vigil. Just sitting, having a standoff with the White Tree, playing right behind the bar. It's got the very bit complicated again, running out of time. It's waited off with Flashbang, flashes him even, then gets taken out by ReduX. Also round number 2 ends in favor of ReduX. Legion actually started out strong. Got some important frags removed. Lunatic from the round as well. Who's again being a Lunatic. But I just couldn't secure it. There have been runouts. Peeks from the windows that could have been denied easily. Some more planning needs to be done in terms of how they're gonna approach the side, what they're gonna do when they're there, how to capitalize. But any uses round them of 3 without a chance. It's gonna be kitchen. So we have the Monty. That's certainly very useful to have one. Again, we got the Thatcher Thermite combo, as well as a Ying, most probably being played by the Harker. And looks like we're gonna have some vertical play as well. That's definitely gonna hurt the Monty, so that we can basically be taken out from the side, which is always better to plant right here, and the corner just behind the half wall. Again, Team Legion pushing from the east side. Lamborghini main entrance. Very aggressive plays by Swag on the Vigil, running out from Hookah onto the Hookah balcony. Some damage on actually to Epic Gamer. Can't recall how that happened. Even though Mesha is not playing upstairs, which makes me think they made the holes, but nobody's using it. Maybe later on, if he gets the call out, hey, there are people pushing. Astra in the meantime, peeking through the window, and that actually gets downed. By the Thatcher, the disciple, if I'm not mistaken. But she's been revived by the Dog. Good to have one. And the Monty with the trigger finger, the pistol, he's gonna remove the Lunatic. game. 80 assets destroyed. Tons of damage done to the Harker. And they actually get cancelled. Combat Diffuser is nowhere near the wrong side. So we need to go in. Harker being removed. Also in a well played. And most likely Diffuser will go down. That has been noticed. Swag just behind the Monty to fall off. Down to Monty. Game match. And so Swag is just going for it. So what a showdown. It's up to Prowsey. Twin, but does not land a shot on the Claymore. Went for it, but not managed to land the shot. Well, he landed the shots on the Legion players, but certainly not on the Claymore. Just checking on Team Legion. Doesn't look like they want a rehost. So apparently, random before we played 4 versus 5, so it's gonna be Penthouse. A surprise, Lunatic is not going for Castle, but Jaeger. Not quite the surprise. But it's gonna be it again. Let's see what will be done this time. Maybe done differently. Operators are pretty much the same on both sides. Too special. Maybe we'll see another spawn peak coming out from Lunatic. Well, I don't think so. Probably not gonna work again this round. But I was going for a deep roam downstairs in the kitchen. Yeah, maybe actually being prepared for running it from the service entrance. No, he will actually go for a tiny little peek. And here's the Claymore being deployed right next to him, so no run out. Looks like it at least apparently saw this off here, just walking right past him. Or rather the Thatcher, I'm sorry. But he's still there, still holding an angle. Hopefully does not get the kill. Thatcher, usually not the case, but he's definitely fighting for him. And Terminal damage done to the Sophia, and Astra will move. The Sophia, Epic Gamer is finally rejoined to the match. 120 seconds left. People up on the roof and still outside. So nothing's really been accomplished here. Some shooting through windows and doors, but that's about it. So we're kind of picking out the Hall of Fame door. Solid setup. Options for rotations if need be. Hatches have been opened. Guy playing two of the lobbies there, so their setup seems to be pretty solid. That's for sure. I know what Legion is doing right now, just sitting outside, looking through windows, and trying to get a frag. But the ReduX is playing this way more patiently. Just either sitting on cams, holding angles, holding more angles, or just sitting and waiting for Team Legion to finally do something to maybe pull this back and even out the round score. 40 seconds left. In fact, it's going to be somebody repelling, but Astra will get the double kill. And hello, there's the Thermite pushing up the main lobby. lobby stays a 2v4 situation. VTax removes another one. With 20 seconds left, no diffuser in hand. I assume takes out his no. Got bandit tricked even. There's Swag pushing around the corner together with. We even get to see the bandit trick, very nice. You two can't spin move, but there's Swag to finish off and secure. Now, pardon me, round number 4 for Team ReduX. So again, just keep in mind, round number 4 has been played in a 4 versus 5 situation, favoring Team ReduX. But going on now back to the 5 versus 5, the way it should be played. And instead of a fight to actually get an IQ, maybe to hunt down the vigil or take things out from below. This drawable floor. Since this is all wood, shoot from below. But keep in mind, the angles can go both ways, so that's why IQ is very helpful. You can scan for the gadgets, for the devices, and shoot them with your pistol. Interesting reinforcement coming up by Astra, just denies some angles into the boring billiards area from VIP. If it happens that the attackers manage to take VIP under their control. Finally, we have a rotational in between sides, but I think I haven't seen a rotation being done by blue stairs. One luxury cam left. So just saw one being placed inside of VIP, the other one inside the luggage. The other one will be thrown out onto the balcony. Something very interesting. Welcome, we actually get to see them just now. So it's like busy doing a run out on the east side, on top of the DJ balcony, from now falling back into Hall of Fame. Now we get to see all the Valkyrie cams. Very nice and good spots. There we go. Also wise choice of bringing the IQ just to get rid of those Valkyrie cams, since they've definitely been the main source of information for ReduX. Well, 100 seconds left, and the gamer will lose his last Twitch drone. I mean, that's exactly what I mean. In this scenario, yeah, it would be really, really good to have an operator with frag grenades, maybe a bug, maybe a sledge, even a Finker could do the job. Just throw out the guy, playing cool upstairs. That's what Ella has been doing. Throw it in the nade, get rid of her. Hawk apparently fighting with somebody playing inside the main lobby, and seems to be leaving tick, and now both players are rotating towards the blue ball. But unfortunately the Hawk is carrying the defeat, so he's definitely delaying a lot of his team. He keeps running from Southswag, removing the Twitch. Yep, that seems to be DJ balcony. Will be just patiently holding the angle, and looks like he would get it. VTax in the meantime doing another run out. Moving the Hawker. Well, it's sort of a 2v4 situation, but just on the sliver left on HP, and while the freezer is down the blue ball, we're not really helping, and so Swag actually getting the double kill. We've had think he was playing her. Was weighted off, and if I'm not mistaken, had to withstand. Yeah, he was playing her. Bring out a line. Lunatic most probably gonna switch back to Jaeger. There, what a call. Round number 6. Kitchen and stuff. The Ash will get Gridlock, so line will stay. Maybe it will work out better for them. But just Legion has been playing this like very, very loose. They sort of not actually committing to a push, then we have, calling that way, pushers. For example, the Ying. So it's actually roam clearing. Entering main lobby, checking out blue bar, running through office, etc. Sort of pushing up the blue stairs, trying to get rid of the Ella, but in the meantime getting flanked by Lunatic playing the Jaeger. So that's so unfortunate. Apparently we'll get another run out from Lunatic. It's all cap, and everybody will be playing there, but no, says waited off, and actually removes him with 4 headshots, so that's certainly a bummer. Looks like also Sosak, individual, has been twitched once. Yep, that looks quite like what Twitch drone, and Disciple will get Maisha. The other. So look, things are looking really, really good for Legion this round. First line coming out. While the Hawk is pushing into Sunrise, they know where the user is right now. Outside service entrance, and the only window off is nearby. So this looks like a Sunrise push into kitchen, I suppose. But well, we still need the diffuser. The problem, oh, almost. And we have it on Sophia. Read off, just thinking. Some missed shots as well. I think he should speak very aggressively, but he is sure. Actually, will land the headshot and waited off, and diffuser is again back on the floor. Kinda slow and steady, evening things out for his team. But he uses a ton of HP in the progress, and he actually will run straight into the flame of waited off. So a refrag even done all by himself. All Legion needs to do now is to retrieve the diffuser, make a push. ReduX playing in courtyard, following the zone, and Swag can be pushed and pinched so easily. Just for info, Nimpine can actually disable Vigil's ability, so that way he could be droned out. Plus, they could just rock line scan, so that way they can drone him, they can both line scan at the same time. And little fake plant with no support of his teammates. Next remove the Disciple, and again the diffuser is on the floor. And everything turns now into a 2v2 situation. And things actually not looking well for Legion. We're actually removing the Twitch now as well, so it's now a 1v2 situation. Redux going for the wallbang. Another jump to the Bandit. A TK coming out, but no way of winning this round. What a throw. Honestly, what a throw. Evich just lies down, knowing there's no way his team could win. Could lose this round. So just lays down, relaxes. Round number 7, we're gonna switch sides, so Legion will be now the defending team and Redux the attacking one. Frost coming out from the Hawker. Nothing too surprising if you know him. I actually get a Finker instead of the Monty. Benny coming out as well. Inside will be Penthouse Theater. It's actually so curious, and I don't get it why teams don't do it anymore. Like, Mira gets banned so often. Nobody uses her anymore, especially on Coastline. I mean, so everybody plays like in non-professional leagues. Penthouse, it's still sort of in the meta, but even if they have Mira at their disposal, I just don't use her. I don't understand it. Don't make your life harder than it already is. Just use her. Use it to your advantage. Put it in between the sides. Use her. Easy as that. Eli being placed. They got one left. Let's just have a look at this one. Cook at an angle on the default spot. Lunatic already repelling up to the window. Roll up to the roof. Second evil eye will be placed inside, and Ashes already in. In fact, the Finker as well. One Valkyrie cam will be removed, and they're top of the hallway, and there's just nobody looking their way even. No, their position has to be given away. All the Valkyrie cams have also been destroyed. They're walking out, no damage dealt at all. Now some damage has been dealt, but the top shield will also be removed. He takes also aware of a potential flank coming out. It's just pinching him, and Lunatic also repelling in the window, just hoping to get somebody, and VTX over with the double kill, also removing the Ella, almost getting a third one, missing some shots on the Valkyrie, now getting removed, but Finker is on it. Actually dealing tons of damage to the bandit, and Ash is back on her foot and actually getting the Disciple triple now already. Lunatic getting another one and waited off. Now it's all up to the Hawker, the bandit, who's now sort of making his way through the main lobby, desperately trying to clutch this round and not let Redux get to match point. He could be in a good position, throwing out a C4, but sort of unlucky. Nobody will be there. They're basically well aware of his position. Definitely where he can be coming from. And Retix getting the 4K in a flawless round coming out from the Redux. It's just pushing aggressively. That's how they do it. So the way they like to play, being aggressive, pushing, rushing, whatever, this works so much better on attack than on defense. Since that's basically your job as an attacker, to push, to do something, to push, to kill, to rush if need be. However, random 8 will be played. Keep in mind it's also a match point for Redux, so definitely try to bring this thing home. Any uses random 8 will be played on Hooker. This time we get the Frost instead of the Bandit. Curious about how things will be done. Default rotation coming out. Nothing too special. Also something I would never do. Impulsing this wall on the right. I would also throw an impact area. Maybe even opening up the hatch in aquarium, so that way you can stand back here and holding an angle. Erect into the hookah balcony. Just bring a guy with NACON. Easy job. Of course, it's always a risk. You can just look away for a second, then get taken out, get shot from the window, whatever, or from the balcony. Actually waited off the Legion going for a spawn peek, but nobody safe position has been given away as well. So Astra is well aware of his position. Percy apparently getting a bit aggressive, and the ReduX just gonna remove him. But tons of damage done to him, and he will down himself, but then get picked up. What do you think? That was certainly a misplay. And well, that's a punishment. The Hogger actually finishing off the Twitch, rushing up more or less the main lobby stairs. We have Swag playing the action side of the MP Lounge, and he could be flanked at any given time by the Frost. And this looks like, yeah, it certainly does look like Lunatic has thrown down a nade. Well played. That's all up. Dirty Gamer just trying to get some things done. Finish off a mash here. Yikes, and well, first map will end very clearly in favor of ReduX. Score is 7-1. Well played on their side. Having a brief look at the scoreboard. Tons of fragging coming out. Disciple definitely stepping up for his team and bringing some frags home.
Okay, switch.
Oh.
We're easy on the first game, guys.
Yeah, okay.
What's the second map? Is it bank?
No.
No. I thought it's cafe, isn't it?
It's good, yeah. Yeah, it's a playlist. They're all Pro League maps in there, so just gotta choose. All good.
Are we swapping teams? So it's gonna be done
Swapping
manually.
sides, yeah. Swap sides, yeah.
Put the weed in the coconut and light that shit up.
Nice, good luck, guys.
Alright, looking good.
Yeah, thank you.
Have fun. Alright, then we're going right into the next map, Cafe. Sides have been switched, so Legion starting the defense and therefore getting to ban the very first attacking operator. But who will it be? It's gonna be a Jackal again, so apparently their least favorite attacking operator. And I definitely say they kind of hurt themselves on map number 1 by banning Jackal, because ReduX are definitely playing very aggressively, also roaming very aggressively, so Jackal could have helped in that situation, considering Legion started on attack. This time around though, Legion starts on defense, so banning Jackal will not hurt them that much. Blitz will also be banned, and they don't like Blitz and Clash. So if now Legion goes on with banning Echo, nothing has changed in comparison to Coastline. I put all my money on Echo. I was right. Oh, it's apparently my winning streak, so I'll also say first map, or rather first bomb site, will be Bar. 3rd floor. No, it's gonna be Kitchen, so again I lost all my money again. Kitchen. alright. Hasn't worked out that well for the defending teams. If you take Pro League as a sort, we get Astra on the Thermite, Lunatic on the Ash, some changes coming out. The Frost instead of the Mossy, and Mountain. Yep, we get a Thatcher. The famous Thatcher Thermite combo seems about right. So I'm curious about the setup. Maybe we get even some top floor presence by the defending team. Form extended reinforcements coming out. Alright. Okay, this castle barricade. Can argue about it. It's certainly a better one for basically locking off some long angles coming out from the main entrance, the restaurant area. But there are also reinforcements bottom of the edges, but just we. What he will be using. That makes a lot of sense, and also in that main wall. Well done. Makes sense. I should get Mashi on Thatcher with the shotgun. And VTech is just going off with the kids actually rushing into the side, and well, he's going for the ace. It's basically already the 4K. And now it's all up to the Harker. I just let this round run. Well, of course, Astra's already planting the diffuser. And there goes Lunatic, just peeking and flicking around and actually letting catch up on the Harker. That's being done as well. To be very honest, I actually don't want to comment on how the movements of many of those players look like. Yeah. Anyways, this Retex just rushing in, getting a 3K all inside, and Lunatic finishing off the rest. Very impressive. Actually, don't even realize where they entered from. I assume a bakery entrance open up the castle barricades. That's why you always keep some presence inside of bakery. Like you can't only just log off certain areas you don't feel comfortable with defending. That's just not how it works. You have to hold those choke points. That's just how it works. You can even see the pro league, the pro players do it. Why the players actually visit them? I'm gonna show you this right away. So many pro players do it. They place a castle barricade on this window, and they place a castle barricade on that door. Then they open up the wall on the left, and they're sitting in this small area. So that way, they got a 90-degree angle on the bakery main entrance. They're covered from the window for the most part. We also going to put a castle barricade on this door, so that way they're going to get taken out by any guy with an ACOG playing in this area and peeking right there. So that way you can have your bandit batteries, your kites, your medium mile, whatever on that wall, protecting it basically with devices and also actual players. That way this rush would have never happened. But then he's again basically in. Been rushing, getting a double as well. Now this happens being mushy, but taking a lot of damage in the meantime, and well, the Jacket's got kind of side control, perhaps needs to reload. But we have the A time. The disciple just desperately trying to flank, so Sook will take out the A, and it's all up to Disciple now, the Valkyrie and Suspect finishing him up as well, teabagging in the meantime. Crazy Flicks, actually a TK coming out as well. Quite insane, I don't know, I have no idea what's going on. I mentioned earlier that it kind of favors the way ReduX likes to play when they're starting an attack, or let's say when they're attacking in general. Yeah, we actually see that. Like within the burn side within the first 30 seconds. So I definitely call it efficiency, especially in comparison to what Legion has been doing on, or rather on the first map on Coastline. Very hesitant on the push. They're just being scared off by the aggressive roam of Redux. We're gonna have a 6-pick coming up from Team Legion. Kyle says goodbye, Meister says hi. Actually get to see the new bomb side, dining and reading room. Curious what they have prepared for us. But doesn't mean you don't need to hold mining. You should rather, let's put it that way, still should put somebody inside of trains. The double impact hole, not really worth it in my opinion, the way they set it up. What I like to do is opening up the wall on the right. Still, like, you have to vault through it, so that way you place barbwire on both sides. That way you sort of countering a rush coming up from the white stairs. Then you also have a guy in here putting another impact hole in between reading and laundry, so that way you can actually sort of get a tiny pixel angle on the door, at least a sort of presence without finishing off the Capita. ReduX says goodbye. Well played. Now, so again, very aggressive plays, especially what Thinkers is very efficient when it comes to opening up those hatches. Now they're already on red stairs, so we'll be throwing out, but we'll find nobody. Radio's just simply going off, even removing Lunatic now, so the Meister, he is holding top floor, and that's really good that he does that, just delaying the attacker's push and actually getting some frags on the way. In fact, both the top fraggers on the ReduX side of things. There's actually gonna be another one that's just coming for him. And here, hello. Says the suspect of Maisha, finally removing weighted off. He's been doing such a great job on holding the top floor. But moving on, 80 seconds left. Leaves me for a very long peak. Apparently not aware of the position of the Thinker. Seconds left, another hatch will be opened up. Will come out, and I should actually remove the Legion. A double kill for him. 5 seconds left. The Disciple playing Valkyrie, coming up to white stairs on a mission. On the flank. Dropped it, definitely hurt him. Actually, Masha with a triple kill already, just pushing in, even getting hit by Akuma. He just doesn't care. The Disciple already inside the objective, but little does he know that the Fuse is on top of the roof. Just whatever you do, don't get yourself killed, and you saw it with this round. They're just desperately trying to retrieve this diffuser, but that's not gonna happen in time. All you need to do is to stay alive and don't engage. Naturally will manage this, and he actually gets the kill on both Machine and Astra. Both the Line and the Thinker. And also giving them a taste of their own medicine. some crap spamming, some bagging. Cool. So this is actually some of what we have seen on Kirsten as well. Just ReduX starts off getting the first 2 rounds, then Legion manages to secure 1 run for themselves as well, and then just gonna lose 7-1. But maybe there's some different ending. I hope so. No 6-3 coming out on both teams. Just gonna stick to it. A kitchen again. Maybe they're prepared for a rush this time. I hope they are, because oh man, that was quick in round number 1. And it's not even gonna be a cast, so maybe they realize it's not gonna stop them anyway, since they have an Ash again, most likely being played by Lunatic. Let me check. Yep, Ash being played by Lunatic. Depending on how you play it, I still think you run a whole kitchen, bring a castle, but use it wisely. So all they did was just putting the castle there, and they're not gonna come through this door. Well, guess what? The attackers also got top soft breaching ability, so yeah, they can come through the door. That's just how it works. So basically the same setup coming out. Another thing to quickly open up the white garage door. Some drilling coming out as well. Of course, Mashi on the Thinker with just 12, and also Astra on. They're actually doing a TK. Capital will be removed. Very helpful operator. And also we have Prowsy on the Vigil getting someone as well. And hello, the double kill already for him. Line also gone, and there's still 120 seconds left on the clock. 2 minutes. Could be very long angle. On the way off, and actually finds him. Nice to move him around. There's Mashia moving now. But there's Prowsy once again securing the day with triple kill. It's all up now to Lunatic, playing with the last remaining seconds of the Thinker boost. Seconds left, and there's still Prowsy up on top by the drop zone, and Yai with the 4K he secures round number 4 with him leave just shooting and spraying and shooting and spraying. He gets the kills he needs to get and scores even 2-2. Moving on. So now it's been 2 in a row for each team. I just check this will continue. We get Bar in round number 5. Just have a brief look at the scoreboard while the teams are busy with the 6th pick. So basically spread out kills and frags all over the place on Team ReduX. Not so much though on Team Legion, so the Hawk and the Big A still need to step up their game and get some more frags for the team. Astra gonna bring, instead of the buck, the Thermal. I think that was the Frost instead of the Mozzie again, if I'm not mistaken, brought by the Harker. So is everything even again? It's gonna be very interesting how things will turn out this time around. So Frost, probably helpful, especially considering ReduX likes to rush, probably not checking the stairs properly, just blindly rushing up the stairs, stepping into one of those, and that can already be a game changer, especially if you get rid of one of the high fragging players. ReduX side of things. Also very nice to castle off red stairs and also cigar area, so you don't have to worry about that much. It's actually a very smart move, even though I reinforced this wall, so that way it's even better. What did it? Yeah. two fast traps actually on the white stairs. Where's the third one? I'm just curious. Maybe people repelling. Chinese, we're going to take repelling on the near window. Just a lot of droning going on. ReduX side of things. So ripping in, putting down a claymore on the red. The castle way off will be droned out inside. Christmas, I love how it's on. Bloody fireballs of the Capita are playing top of the skyline. With Lunatic also getting rid of the Disciple. Picture 3 versus 3. Again, getting one, but there's still the Ash he needs to worry about. Probably also getting one, so it's again a 2 versus 2 situation with 17 seconds left. But there's the Fink with such a 12 just getting rid of the Egg, and there's Mashi again. The Finker also killing the Vigil with the Russian and also P-Pistol. Was it like 60 damage or something? Meta Pistol is good. Only 9 rounds per mag though, but well, tons of damage. Basically 2 shots in the first place, but something we need to discuss about. Round number 6. It's gonna be reading again. Well, it worked out for them in the first place as well. The 6 picks, no, nothing. Let's just see what they'll do with the setup. Will they change anything? Or is it basically stay the same? But actually, you have to give credit to the round winner of Team Legion in round number 3 when they defended reading in for the very first time, because the defeater was up here. It was all down to, I think it was, I don't know, that was the Disciple or Prowse, I'm not sure anymore. I think it was the Disciple on Valkyrie. Yeah, I think it was him. He was basically left all on his own against 2 attackers, and the only reason why he won was because the attackers forgot about the defeats on the roof. So yeah, credits ReduX for actually throwing it around and giving it to Legion. Not many players inside though, and we already have people repelling. So things can end like really quickly. If they just put drone outside properly for once, they could just rush in, but Epic Gamer just removing VTAX. Wait off also getting one, it's going to go on as well, 3 with survive situation. So apparently, luck is on their side when it comes to reading. Monty actually dropping in to the red stairs, but there are tons of green mines spread all over the place. But Epic Gamer apparently doesn't seem to be aware of the position, but there's the Disciple getting rid of the Monty just by pressing one button. C4 from below. No shots in the roof. So Swag still outside, now trying to repel on top of the roof. People are still either checking camps, holding positions, whatsoever. It's actually almost gonna be a TK. No, Swag, please calm yourself. Your team is already in a bad spot for the time being. Do not seem to be aware of the position of the Thinker. We give it up to double kill. And we still smack the Twitch. Well, there goes Waited Off. And the flawless round, the very first one of tonight. Coming out from Team Legion. It's actually a draw on the first half. Well played, not gonna lie. Good hold up on top. Risky though. I'm still saying ReduX should have drained out the bomb sites post prep phase, and then I would have seen, hey, no, there's no anchors. There's nobody on site. Unless they're rocking a retake strategy, we can just rush in. That's something they already like to do, and just bring the plant down and get them in the post plant. And he's just going to bringing out the dog, probably going for a spawn pick, at least I expect him to do so. And it's going to be kitchen again. Apparently that seems to be the side all teams want to start on. Moshi definitely seems to be in love with Strategist 12. Not a bad choice at all. Absolutely reasonable. But actually, the hatch is reinforced nose, so this hatch is still soft. That's why Unity, oh sorry, Swag is actually putting the barbed wire there. Oh, if we're actually sitting in bakery, does he have any ADSs? No, he does not. Yeah, Wade Off is rocking frag grenades, so if you're not the vigil behind the bakery counter, they should be able to take him out very easily with one of Wade Off's frag grenades, but at the time being he's not in the position to do just that. Apparently Team Legion is falling off, now he has been drowned out, now that we're aware of his position, but he decides to fall back. Good choice. He already thinks he's gonna bring some frag grenades and gonna move him that way. 1 minute passes and what have they accomplished so far? Nothing. Some information, but nothing would have done much with it. They're opening up the wide wall straight in the freezer. What they're gonna do with it? Got two people, both Astra and Unity, just holding the same angle. Nothing much you're gonna do. That. Now, in fact, they're actually falling back. Lunatic still fighting. Astra actually more focusing the bakery. No damage done to the bandit though. Some shots have been exchanged, and the cycle very low in HP. Actually, I'm actually going to remove Epic Gamer, so that's Twitch out of the game. He's just going to heal himself up. In fact, it just ran about 80 HP. Actually, land the shot at the Disciple, touch out of the game as well. 40 rounds, 40 seconds are left. We're coming out from Parker, now it's a 3v2 situation, still favoring ReduX. 30 seconds left. And he's coming back onto the side. Prowsey now getting his double kill already. So he's just there with 3 fires. Didn't play his problem. He got smoke grenades left. Seconds left, and Pro's actually going for a plant Astra, just pushing straight in and getting the kill on to Prowsey. With him left for the Hawker, actually hitting some cap and traps in the meantime, and that's just it. Unfortunate. Just saying, push together. Like that, there's no other option this scenario just to bring the plant down. And actually, we have lost a man on this side. Of ReduX. Alright. Pumped that's gonna be Bardo. You can just have a 6-pick. Will we get a mirror? Alright. Definitely a strong operator. Again, especially on this particular bomb site. Let's just see what ReduX will do with the setup, but also keep in mind now there are only 4 people. I assume the guy they're missing out on will join us very soon. It seems about right that also ReduX has to play one round, at least one round, without a 5th man. Bit dangerous when it comes to this mirror window. Like especially a Capita could definitely hurt this mirror setup from the skylight. Don't know if you can get probably angle. It's just there. You can see the reinforcement. The very tiny corner of the skylight wall. So you probably should just put it like further to the left, so that way you don't get taken out by, well, like rather from the skylight. You can take the spawn peeking, actually doing no damage though. And also there's no rotational by white stairs into the tree, so that's rather unfortunate. Also, always put the rotational on the left, so that way you don't get taken out again from the skylight when you're rotating. People are rappelling up to the roof. It's only Prowser missing. Do you have a roaming mirror? Even with main shotgun. So Marsha, he likes shotguns. Alright. But for mirror, please. At least he brought a C4. Way off aggressively peeking into Christmas. Not that much I need to worry about when it comes to planting. When you got Lunatic falling to drop zone, you got Mage sitting right next to a hatch. Bring out the pistol though. The game actually dropped. So no jump to Lunatic. They actually get Epic Gamer or a Truss. Police room Astra finishing off. Dark is going to be pinched. Blocker is being removed though. No damage done to VTech. Still sitting inside of Christmas, just basically holding the diffuser, and there are no callouts whatsoever. VTech takes the double kill and puts his team into a 2v1 rather situation. That's off the Prowse now. He actually got sight for sure. And with the pre-fire, actually gets the kill on the bandit, so it's him versus the mirror. And the mirror is downstairs. You could just retrieve the diffuser and plant. Some spot where you can plant. not looking very good. Could have played it safe, just planting, putting himself in a better position. Keep in mind the mirror only got a pistol to engage in long range engagements, if that made even sense. He can come up with a shotgun as a primary weapon. Absolutely winnable. Again, great efforts coming out from Prowse's side. ReduX taking yet another one. 5-3 is the score favoring Redux. Yeah, Redux definitely stepping up for his team. Lunatic fighting out as well as usual. Marshall also getting things done. The Legion side swayed off Prowse, Disciple. They're just stepping up their game, stepping up for their own team, just trying to get things done. And it's gonna be the classic bomb sites, mining and dining. ReduX now finds himself one round away, getting to match point. Also very nice rotational right there, so that we get a 90-degree angle on the very mining window. When everybody tries to jump through the window, they won't get taken out the row. The rotational, you can't challenge a 90-degree angle. Very difficult at the very least. We got Lunatic's bomb picking. Looks like it. Will anyone fall for it? That's the question. He will give it a go anyway. Focusing in on his right. Yep, a lot of damage into the epic and fine and potential as well. There is still the thermite if I'm not mistaken. So peeking, yep, and Prowse is being removed as well. Lunatic now with the double kills bomb peek already. Wow, in just 30 seconds passed. That was quick. Darker now going up to the roof, and we have waited off the Disciple playing by the ventilation systems and waited off actually getting a kill and getting rid of Lunatic. Just a little revenge kill. One of his fallen teammates. Now we're putting back up the ventilation systems, and we got the Hawk again with the diffuser on his hands. I'm playing the gridlock top of red. In fact, buying the red hatch. Okay, we're doing a run out. Nothing has been accomplished. We have Mashi again with a shotgun playing inside of the cigar shelf. And will the Hawker drop? Will he? Yes, he will. Just rushing down the red stairs. There's traps behind him, so that way will be notified. If anyone, in fact, Marshia, most likely will try to go for a flank. He has been spotted by the Hawker, tries to push back. ReduX just delaying as much as possible, and then we'll get taken out by weighted off. Bring a Tapaca. Already got double kill in this game, and hell yeah. Ella shotgun. Taking out the Harken, also the Pulse will get rid of. Cap his health, 40 seconds left, and it's not looking very good for Legion with the Disciple Thatcher pushing in closer. With the pre-fire, you've actually managed to down Ella, but does not seem to be aware of it though. Just keep in mind there's no scoring shown with the Prolix settings, so there's no notification, to put it that way, when you down, kill or injure anybody. It's forward thrown out. Yes, not enough time, no chance of winning this round, for very least. Round number 10, match point for Redux. gonna be kitchen again. Yeah, I did well. I did actually well on kitchen. Oh, but to be fair, Legion also through. To be very honest, because you're coming out with the thermite instead of the Sophia. Okay, so some role changes being made on Legion side of things. We'll see if it affects in any way the outcome of this round. Some reinforcements coming out at the beginning. I just have another look at the scoreboard. Nothing has changed. Way the Prowse and the Disciple definitely high up there when it comes to fragging Dog and Epic Gamer. Still need to warm up. There's not much time left to do so. That's rather unfortunate. So Swag apparently ready to do a spawn peek. Gets taken out. Yeah, he's ready to work this. Just playing this very aggressively, just looking for somebody. We're playing up, so this could be a good way of doing it. This was a pretty far misses, of course. Gave away his position that way. It's very important now that Legion makes a move. They need to get this wall, so that way they can plant right behind this counter. We've got Mashima as Frost, just likely bring the P90 and the Super 90 playing right around this corner. So that's certainly a problem. Bandits down though. We're gonna take most likely been taken out, in fact, by Apigamer, the Twitch this time around. The X getting weighted off, and there's Apigamer with the Reflect, Lashin with the Super 90, will take a Prowsy. Thermite no longer weighable, so that's, yeah, quite unfortunate again. No picture left at their disposal. But it's a 3v3 situation, so it's still absolutely doable. Everyone's also having a great time there. But now ReduX is just staying on side, holding angles. That's something they should know. Like there's no way of somebody flanking them, since all three players are inside. So there's no need for the gamer to hold an angle into the wide stairs. Also, there's no need of taking those spanning batteries, since there's no car breacher available anyway. 30 seconds left. And that time should have probably been invested in making a move. 20 seconds left. There's still this Maestro just destroying the Haka with the Super 90. Also destroying now a Disciple, and again Maestro with the 3k at the very end to finish things, getting the second one, the third one as well, whipping out the pistol. And well, this time around it's gonna be a 7-3, not a 7-1, but anywho's is Repress ReduX won this match. Not only the map, in fact not only the two maps, they won this matchup. Well played though on both sides, but Repress ReduX just played a little bit better and that gave them the win. Well played, gents. Well played.
GG guys.
GG.
Thanks very much.
Guys.
Yeah,
Enjoy the rest
that was
your
one of the
match.
best matches I've ever played.
Fine.
Loved it.
Oh wait. Yes, you do.
And also, thanks to you guys. Thank you for watching. And yeah, you know it. See you next time.